with the recent Hearthstone buffs, you might be wondering if Corrupt Priest is viable. Well, let's just have a look and see.
So big.
That's quite big. Impressive.
Why?
Bop. Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
What are you doing, step bro?
Boy. Wow.
Nice.
Oh no.
This is not okay.
Hello, I'm Chowpow, and I'm here to teach you the ins and outs of Corrupt Priest, and ultimately answer the question if Corrupt Priest is better than good old Control Priest. I make videos on Hearthstone, and I really don't care about winning, so if you're just looking to mess around and have a good time, why not subscribe and we can just hang about. So the idea of the deck is just Control Priest, but with a Corrupt package in it, which means putting in Dark Inquisitor Xanesh and taking out anything to do with spells. Now you might be wondering to yourself, isn't Control Priest dependent on all these spells to win? And you're right, but we're gonna be winning in a different way this time. It's easy, take out some spells, put in some abominations of nature, and instead of winning with the spells, just plop these bad boys on the field and you'll be fine. Wait, you weren't supposed to do that? Along with these horrendous cards, put in your insights, your Darkmoon Durgablurries, and you're looking dandy. And while we're at it, let's just add N'Zoth to round it off. But then you realize you win before you can even play N'Zoth and you have no footage of playing him. Oh my gosh, I played for over 3 hours! Now the deck's simple. All you gotta do is control Priest until you control no more, and eventually you'll win. Use your removal to make Hunters feel the depression of having no one love them because they play Hunter. Clear the board against Paladins and still lose because Paladins are kinda stupid. Use your taunts to just not die. And maybe get lucky here and there with the Dragons. Now if that doesn't sound like an aggro killing mood to you, then I have no idea what is. Now let's talk about where the deck shines. You get to play minions as Priest. Never in your life or my life have I ever seen such erratic gameplay from a Priest. Never before have I ever seen a Priest play something before turn 5. And it gets even better. When you do it right, you'll get some easy card draw for you to mess around with. Look at this. I've never seen that before. Never in my life. 0 mana draw 2. Never happened. Nope. You want to take a minion out with a spell? Who needs that? We got minions to do that. And I do admit, there will be turns you will just have to pass. But you know what? Sacrifices need to be made. Most of the time, you'll be okay. Your Control Priest, you're gonna pull stuff out of the no-go zone all the time. Speaking of pulling out, let's talk about my little guy, the Horrendous Growth. What do you think I meant? Now, most of the time, it'll just be a 2 mana 6/6, which you know isn't that good. But when this little boy eats a 6 serving of vegetables each day, he'll grow into an abomination of nature so horrendous, it may just win you the game. Oh yeah, also there's Ysera that kind of wins games too. Yay. Speaking of winning games, you want to hear something I also don't do? Play N'Zoth because I've had these stupid Hey, looky here, we got a little Corrupt card. And guess what it's doing? It's corrupting the cards. And not 1 time, but 2 times. Got him. A huge problem with all the Control Priest decks is how are you going to win against Control Warlock? And the main answer is you don't. But you can at least try, right? Wrong. If you see Control Warlock, honestly just concede right away. It's better for your sanity. But has the Corrupt package somehow managed to bypass this? No. That's all I have to say, it really hasn't. Speaking of bad matchups, you're gonna have to get used to wishing for Mind Render Elusia, because if you don't have them, you're gonna lose to Lifesteal Demon Hunter. Or you can draw it in almost every other matchup and have it sit dead in your hand for most of the game. Yay. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, a lot of the time I'm just sitting with a dead card in my hand. Does that mean I should adjust the deck? Probably. Am I going to though? No. I can't tell if N'Zoth is good or bad in my deck because I've never had the chance to draw it. But I can't think about that now. I'm in a game, so I gotta focus. Let's just use the other dead card, Elusia, and see what happens. Oh my! Just remember, it's a fair and balanced deck whenever you do it. But when your opponent does it, the game sucks. I'm uninstalling. I'm gonna sue Blizzard. Also, quick side note, who runs playing a Noitron in their deck? But does that really matter when you have a 0 mana 12/12 in your deck? Okay, now that you got a feel for the deck, the big question is, how does Corrupt Priest compare to regular Control Priest? If you ask me, I don't see a big difference. You're still gonna clap aggro decks, you're still gonna lose to Control Warlock, you know, all the fun stuff. And if you want an honest review, I'd say they're pretty much the same deck. There are some differences. Regular Control Priest is extremely spell heavy, while this Corrupt package runs mostly minions. That happened because I said, hey, you know what, I'm writing the Corrupt package, you know, might as well add the whole N'Zoth package. And add the whole N'Zoth package I did. but at its core, it's pretty much the same deck. It's just, would you rather run Seth, I can never pronounce that card, Palm Readings, Cthulhu, or would you rather run your Horrendous Growth, your Dark Moon Durgablurgs, and your N'Zoth? But I will give you the answer on which deck is better and which deck you should play. If you want to know which deck is better, I say the regular Control Priest is probably better, just by a little bit. So if you want to just win, just play Control Priest. But the playstyles of the deck are a bit different. The Corrupt package takes a bit more initiative, while the Control package focuses more on their Seth and comboing with Cthulhu. So if you want something more direct, go with the Corrupt package, and if not, then just stick with your regular old Control Priest. Personally, I could go either way. In fact, maybe I'll put them in the same deck one day, who knows. So did the Corrupt buffs make Corrupt Priest viable? Well, more viable than before for sure, but not enough to edge out against regular Control Priest. Actually, I plan on making a Control Priest video for not just regular Control Priest, but the variations, including N'Zoth, Rally, all of the fun stuff, and anything else we can think of. So, if you want to see more of that, why not leave a comment below, not just about Control Priest decks, but any of your deck ideas. I want to see it. And if you want to see any more fun deck ideas, why not subscribe? There's lots of videos about these on my channel and a lot more coming up, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time.